vinyl community, enthusiasts, lovers of all things vinyl. Welcome back to my channel here, everyone. And I moved, guys, so I'm in my new place now with my lovely wife, Elena. And as many of you guys know, I got married. I told you guys that in a couple videos ago, I believe. And it's just been fantastic. We've been getting everything moved in and just adjusting to the married life, which has been amazing. And I love Elena so much with all my heart, and I'm so happy that I get to spend the rest of my life with her. But I wanted to talk to you guys today about the fact that we went on our honeymoon. I was able to go to a record store. Actually, this place was more than a record store. It was called Twist and Shout. There's one of their stickers there. Twist and Shout Records, CDs, and DVDs. And while I'm just talking here for a moment, I'll just show you some video here of this place. And as you can probably see, as I'm showing you some of these clips, I didn't really get footage of the whole entire store. I got a few different clips, but you can see this place was ginormous. They had rows and rows of records and CDs, and there was a room with DVDs and just a bunch of memorabilia and just t-shirts and all sorts of stuff. I mean, this place was so freaking cool. And we spent quite a bit of time in there one of the days, and then we went back another day just because I had to go back one more time. That experience was just overwhelming the very first time, but when I got to go back in again, kind of knew what I was getting myself into. But as you guys can see, that place is amazing. If you ever go to Denver, Colorado, go to Twist and Shout Records. I really think you guys will enjoy it. But yeah, they gave me an abundance of of stickers here. I mean, we got tons of little stickers here. But I mean, they're so cool looking. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do with these stickers yet, but they're super cool. First record that I'm going to show you here is something that I've been wanting for a very long time, and I could have easily gotten this on Amazon.com, but you know what? Where's the fun in that? I wanted to get this in an actual record store. I saw it in a Best Buy once, and for some reason the packaging was opened and it was messed up. It was scratched on the cover and stuff, and I don't even know why they were selling it on the sales floor, to be honest with you. But here is John Mayer Continuum, and of course it's probably really hard to see this actual vinyl cover because it's an imprint of John Mayer, one of his classic pictures. It's really hard to see though. But here's the back, and I am so happy that I got to get this guy. Again, this was a brand new copy, but man, I'm so glad that we went back that second time to Twisted Records, because if we wouldn't have, I wouldn't have gotten this. But the artwork is just so awesome. John Mayer looking all suave and cool there, right? And let me just show you the back side here. Such great stuff. Huge fan of John Mayer. One of the guys that I would love to be able to play like someday. But here is what the records actually look like. This is side C and side D. But this is Columbia Records. And I've only listened to side A and B so far. Haven't had a chance to listen to the other sides yet, but man, let me tell you something. This record sounds amazing. The next record I want to show you here, guys, is, pull the cover off here, is the Alarm Declaration. And I about flipped my lid 360 degrees because I was just like, what? The Alarm? My dad actually had me listen to a song of theirs when I was a kid, and I've heard it several times since then. Always have really enjoyed this band, but they have this song on here that I found. I said, well, if I get this record, it has to have this one song. And it did. It's called The Deceiver. And man, talk about hair, right? These guys had some hair. Oh man. But I got this this used for a really good price. I think it was like $10 or something, like $8 or $10. Really good price. But these guys, I always thought these guys looked super cool. They have kind of a real acoustic folk style sound, at least alternative sound as well, but from what I heard from the song Deceiver. And that is really the one song. I may know one other song on here possibly, but this is on the International Record Syndicate. That's awesome. Really clean looking record though. Haven't spun this one yet, but totally looking forward to this guy here. And so the next one I want to show you guys here is one that I've also wanted. I've seen this copy at my local record store a few different times, and I was just so pleased to get this one as well. It looked really clean. Was U2 War. And I know that there's a lot of people out there that don't really care for U2, it seems like, but I gotta say, I can't stop being a fan of these guys, no matter what they have on their political views. Just fantastic music. But this album has a song that a lot of us know, two songs actually, Sunday Bloody Sunday and 40, two of U2's biggest hits. The song 40 especially has a lot of sentimental meaning to me. Just a really great song. So here's the record. This is on Island Records, as are all of U2 albums, on black vinyl. Very cool. Now the last record that I have for you guys today, it's one I haven't opened yet, and you know, I just haven't, again, gotten around to listening to some of these records, and I haven't opened this one yet, but I will at least show you the cover here. This will be on standard black vinyl as well, but it's Wayne's World. Yes, Wayne's World. The motion picture soundtrack. I saw this in Twisted Records, and I wanted this one as well, and I was like, I have to get this because I can't go much longer without having this record. And so that's such a great picture of the guys. Huh. Oh man. I just always thought that Wayne's World had an amazing soundtrack. I mean, obviously you've got Queen on here. Everybody knows. Every time I think of the Queen song, Bohemian Rhapsody, Wayne's World, of course. And then you've got the song on here that is called, where is it at? Ballroom Blitz, which is covered by Tia Carr, which she does an amazing job. I always thought she did an amazing job in the movie. You got Foxy Lady by Jimi Hendrix, Feed My Frankenstein, Alice Cooper, great song. And then, of course, Why You Want to Break My Heart by Tia Carr. I can't wait to hear all these songs, but especially that song on this record. And so that's really all I have for you guys today. But before I go, I want to let you guys know that I have a podcast I've started that is called Vinyl Virgin Podcast. And basically the thought behind the title of this podcast is that there are a lot of people always up and coming that are starting out. I've only been in the vinyl community for 2 years. And so, there's lots of things that I still can learn from a lot of the more seasoned veterans of this community. And I take their wisdom very seriously. And so I just want to pass down any wisdom that I get as my journey unfolds with collecting vinyl, and wanted to share that with people through a podcast. And actually, I'm going to be having different people from the vinyl community on this podcast. I know for sure right now there is one person that is confirmed to do it already. And if you want to check out the podcast, though, I have one episode up there so far just as an introduction. It's called Vinyl Virgin Podcast. And as of right now, it is currently only on Anchor.fm. And if you go to that website or download the app, you can look for Vinyl Virgin Podcast, and you'll see my picture on there and be able to listen to the podcast. And also, you guys can let me know in the comment section here on YouTube or there if you think I'm doing a good job. With that all being said, the only other thing I got to say, if you're wondering about what this guitar was in that picture, this is a Go Dan LG Summit. This is an amazing, amazing guitar. This guitar has been with me for several years now, and I've really, a little out of tune there, isn't it? A little out of tune there, but I absolutely adore this guitar. Play it all the time, have used it on several recordings. It's great. So thank you guys so much for tuning in today, and I hope you enjoyed today's video. And just remember to keep flipping that wax, because this is a lifestyle, everyone. So I'll see you guys very soon. Thanks for tuning in.